Let's see if we can do this. The bottom iPad, the volume should be at like 75%, so like right there or lower. You got the audio that comes out and the power cable that powers it. Those cables come down over to the Singtrix, but these are the wireless microphones, and it's a little hard to see, but there's a little like dot on the top of it that should point straight up. Those should point straight up. This green light is the power light that tells you that the microphones are on. The back of it, these are where the two microphones come out of the receiver, and they plug into the back of the Singtrix right here. Two microphones go in. Coming out of the Singtrix, one cable goes out to the mixer, which is this tiny cable. This tiny cable comes up around, so wound up a couple times there, and it comes right into here, out of the Singtrix and into the mixer right there. The second one comes, there's three. This side goes to the mixer, this side goes to the speaker, which is the floor speaker over here. The floor speaker is this kind of, I think it's a guitar cable, and then it has to go an adapter into that. And then the last one over here is the YouTube music in. So the music that comes out of the side of that comes around and goes into this one on this side. So it's two things going out and one thing going in. Two microphones going in. So over on the mixer, this is where the Singtrix comes in. The Singtrix is basically a line in. This one here is these two left and right speakers, and these go off to these speakers over here. It's just two guitar cables. And then the last one right here is the cable that goes out to the iRig. And the iRig right now is set at 3, and it's blinking green and orange. It's a little hard to see that color, but it's green and orange. In the way that this is controlled, the two microphones are straight up. This is just at the base levels, which is microphone at those arrows and main volume at those arrows. And over here, music comes in, or the Singtrix comes in to line 1. I have line 1 level turned all the way up, and the gain, this top one is a gain for line 1, and straight up in the air, straight in the middle. Then that brings you to make sure these are all pushed in like that, or out like that, I guess. All those should be out. And you can see where the green light is on. And I take the main volume and I turn it, and it's off all the way. You kind of want to get it just so that the green lights are on, which is somewhere in this range. Like anywhere from like, it'll never be that much because you can see what happens to those lights. It gets a little too loud for the iRig. So if as long as it's down like that. And then this one, which is really the iRig, which is really just a headphones. So the headphones is the iRig recording what goes out. Let's get some music on. Sorry, who's ever watching this. So basically what I do is I get the music going, set the level here, which it really only changes if the iPad volume goes up and down a little bit because it's hard to find 75%. And so that the green lights go on. If I go a little more, they start to bump into that thing. So it's really just like right at the bottom level, somewhere right at the bottom of that. And then I look at the iRig and see that it's only green. So I turn this up a little bit until the iRig goes green and just barely orange. I don't think I should really turn this up more. I'm gonna keep this at 3. And instead of turning that up, I'm just gonna turn the main volume up a little bit, and then which causes that to go red, so I just turn this down a little bit. So basically that's green a little bit, and then this thing is green and yellow a little bit. That light only lights up as long as this camera is on. If the camera is turned off, it does a blue nothing. So as long as the camera is turned on, the iRig sends that good signal, which is green and orange. For safety's sake, in case someone screams a little too loud, maybe turn this just a little bit down. And so coming out of here, we have two left and right speakers. This is our iRig one. This is the Singtrix in, and these are our two speakers, which go all the way down around here. I've set this power, it's hard to see because of that light. I've set this power to right up in the middle. Still can't see shit, huh? Right in the middle. Right there. Right up, straight up. And then I control the volume here. And it doesn't take much. Like you'll never get halfway up. And so I never change the volume here. I'll only change it there. If I need to change the volume quick, obviously I can turn it down, the power. But all that this is changing is these ones. The music still plays because this floor speaker comes out of the Singtrix and goes over there. So if I need to turn the big speakers off, I'll do it with this one. But it still comes out of the floor monitor. So I'll do this instead, and that fades everything instead of messing with this. So I'd love to leave these settings around there. You gotta tweak it a little bit in case they get bumped. On full, gain straight up. These are all out. These are right, straight, pointed straight up the middle. This thing's on that thing. This is obviously turned down right now. It's on that. The volume you control on here. And then this should be at 75%.